to God that I'll read properly. Okay, so I'm going to be reading Vampire Frenzy, both chapters. I'll be reading these probably Saturdays and Sunday. Probably, I don't know. But here's chapter 1. Vampire Frenzy, chapter 1, The Bite. It all started when Sojourner is on top of Ratchet's ship wing, chilling out. What a beautiful night without any villains to fight, said Sojourner as she puts her hands behind her neck. Yeah, you got pretty tired after you fight Nefarious last time, said Ratchet. Yeah, said Sojourner as she got hit by an acorn. Ow! said Sojourner yelled as she saw a vampire bat laughing at her. I'll get you for this! Sojourner yelled as she jumped off of Ratchet's ship wing. Sojourner, where are you going? Asked Ratchet. I'm going to follow that bat. I won't be back until that little rascal is stopped, Sojourner yelled as she followed the bat into the woods. Okay, be careful, Ratchet shouted as his best friend Clank came out and sat on the wing of the ship. I know Sojourner is going to be fine, said Clank. Yeah, but what would possibly go wrong? Asked Ratchet. In the woods. Sojourner is walking in the woods and saw a woman sitting on a log crying. Oh my gosh! What is wrong? What's wrong? Asked Sojourner. Well, I got lost in the woods and I don't know how to get home, the woman sobbed. Don't worry, I'll help you, said Sojourner. You will? Asked the woman. I can't read. So sorry. Let's get back to the story. Okay. Yes, Sojourner replied as the woman smiled and followed Sojourner. The woman smiled evilly and grabbed me. Hey, what are you doing? Asked Sojourner as she saw the woman open her mouth and saw that she had sharp fangs. She gulped. My great granddaughter, you are mine, said the woman as she sank her fangs onto Sojourner's neck. Sojourner screamed in agony as she felt her neck hurting. The woman took her fangs out of Sojourner's neck. Sojourner collapsed onto the ground, looking up at the woman weakly. Who are you? asked Sojourner weakly. I'm Mage, said Mage. Mage, why did you do this to me? Said Sojourner as she passed it out. Mage grinned evilly and looked down at her. My darling, I know you're going to be just like me, a vampire, Mage shouted as she laughed evilly and turned into a bat, leaving Sojourner unconscious. Meanwhile, Ratchet, Clank, and Alistair were looking for Sojourner. Sojourner! Ratchet shouted. Where are you? Alistair yelled as Clank found Sojourner on the ground, unconscious. Ratchet! Alistair! I found her! Clank shouted as he ran to Sojourner. Sojourner, are you okay? Said Ratchet as he noticed the bite on Sojourner's neck. Oh no, said Ratchet. We have to help her, Alistair shouted as he picked up Sojourner and carried her out of the woods. Ratchet and Clank followed Alistair out of the woods. And that is the end of chapter 1. Okay. My opinion on it. that chapter was great. Let's go on to chapter 2, shall we? Vampire Frenzy, chapter 2, Sejona's transformation. In Sejona's house, the Lombax 5 are resting peacefully in the night. Suddenly, Ratchet and Alistair burst in. Alistair, what's going on? Asked Scarlet as she ran to Alistair and Sejona and saw Sejona in his arms. Oh my goodness, what happened to her? Said Sina. She got bitten by a vampire. Alistair told as the Lombax 5 both gasped in shock. So that means she'll be a vampire? Summer yelled. We better get Tywon and Sasha, said Ratchet as he saw Tywon and Sasha looking down at the stairs. Who called Ratchet? Asked Sasha. Yes, said Ratchet as Tywon saw Sejona in Alistair's arms. I sound like a robot now. So much saliva! Now let's go back to the story, shall we? Ugh! What happened to her? Asked Tywon as she saw the mark on Sejona's neck. Oh no, said Tywon. We better check out how much venom that mage has injected her, said Sasha. Okay, said Ratchet as Alistair puts Sejona on the couch. Sasha put some kind of machine and looked inside of Sejona. The Lombax 5 gasped in shock that Sejona has a lot of venom inside of her. That is not good, said Sasha. What is it? Asked Alistair. Sejona has Sejona has a lot of venom inside of her. So that means she's going to transform tonight, Sasha yelled. Goodness, Sina yelled as she hid behind Scarlet, shaking in fear. We better head to bed. It's getting late, said Ellie. Okay, said Sejona's friends as they went back to their beds and sleep. In the couch, Sejona is still unconscious, but her eyes began to open. Sejona's eyes are not brown anymore, but they're crimson ruby eyes. Her teeth start to grow fangs. Her fur turns white with black stripes. Sejona's brown hair turns black and spiky. She runs upstairs to her room and changes into a sleek black dress and black gloves. She finds a dark red cape and puts it on. She grins evilly and jumps out of the window and turns into a bat. And that's the end of chapter 2. Sorry if I messed up anything, because I have bad recording quality, and I'm also kind of bad at reading. I don't even know. Is this my life? I don't know. Oh. So, if you guys like this, put a like button, click the like button, subscribe to me, comment, do all that jazz. And if I messed up any of the names in this, like Tywon and Sasha or something like that, tell me in the comments and I'll change that. I'll see you guys later, and bye!